Yeah, I mean, I've been going to a lot of places where there aren't necessarily choirs. I've been in, a fire station, for example, or a high school in Pittsburgh where there's no choir. I've been to a military base working with army spouses. There was no choir there. So I tend to go to places where there's a need to get people singing, where maybe the spirits are down and they need a lift, or there's a group of people that need bringing together. Because yes, I don't want to work with choirs that already exist. I want to start new ones. When I was at school, there were no, choirs were not cool at all. I was in the choir obviously because I was musical and I loved it, but no one beyond the musical kids really wanted to be in the choir, and that used to kind of upset me really. And I then went and joined choirs when I left school, and again found that there were no other young people in there. So when I had this opportunity to do this show on TV, I really wanted to show people what being in a choir could do for you. And I mean, certainly in the UK, it's been part of a big revolution in choirs. There's a lot of singing going on.
It was right about the time of the China show that we started seeing a ton of YouTube clips from various show choirs around the country, around our country, yeah. And choir was a lot different now than it was back when I was a kid.
Definitely,
a lot showier, a lot like cheerleading, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think show choirs have borrowed a lot of the elements of dance and cheerleading, and I think that's great. Why not? Let's make choirs fun. Let's make them accessible and celebrate singing. There is always a place for church singing and for classical singing, and that's sort of more within the concert hall. But for young people, or for people who are getting into choir for the first time, they want to put on a show that represents themselves. So it's not for me to come and force terribly difficult repertoire on them. I want to do songs that represent them well. So.